everyone! My name is LennonDrake and I voice Marielle and Akatsuki in Log Horizon Abridged. If you're a subscriber, please hit the bell icon because YouTube hasn't been notifying our subscribers when we upload new content. We hope you enjoyed this supersized episode. We're doing a commentary/hangout for this episode on our Twitch channel right after the premiere. It's okay if you missed the premiere. We'll make sure to link the video after it's over in the description. We hope to see you there!
You'll be fine. You're cute. They already like you. Just follow the script.
My name is Princess Lenessia. In less than a day, Goblin forces will converge from around Eastal, and we'll be launching the largest attack on our land in this history of mankind. Mankind. That word should have new meaning for all of us today.
Wait, isn't this...
Daves and people of the land alike. We can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore. We will be united in our common interests. Perhaps it's fate that today is Patch Day, and you will once again be fighting for our freedom. Not from lag, microtransactions, or EA, but from annihilation.
Oh yeah, this is definitely...
Sweet fucking God, it's Independence Day.
Who changed the fucking script?
We're fighting for our right to live, to exist, and should we win the battle, this day will no longer be known as a Dave-only holiday, but as the day when all of us declared in a single voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive.
At least make your plagiarism less obvious.
Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
This isn't even America. We're in Japan. Fucking Westaboos.
Motivational script written by your raid-slaying pimp, Naotsugu.
God fucking damn it!
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, okay. Menu says if you fight, he will raise your level cap and double your XP gain and loot drops.
Wait, can Menu even do that? Yeah, I thought EA was in charge.
Fuck EA, I run this bitch.
Heroes always get remembered, but you know legends never die. I'm taking back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. I see what's mine and take it.
Thank you for meeting with me. The nobles are not quite happy about what my granddaughter did to them. It seems not only do they feel disrespected for having their game thrown back in their faces, but apparently they seem to think she should be punished for her actions as well. They're currently busy fighting one another over who they think she should marry.
Does she not have a choice in this?
I'm afraid they view her as nothing more than a pretty object in a dress who can give them airs.
Would you like me to educate them? I would gladly teach them there is more to a woman than looking good and making babies.
Would they survive such re-education?
Define survive.
In any case, I was thinking of subverting this vile plot by asking young Lord Krusty if he would take her hand. I hear the two of them have grown quite fond of each other.
That's a bit of an understatement.
We've heard those two flirt.
Very well, very well. I will make arrangements at once. He seems to be more trustworthy than those bickering fools, and he clearly has the strength to protect her.
Not to mention, those would be some strong great-grandchildren.
Indeed. Too bad they'll be part Dave.
Ah, and there's the racism.
That should do it. You should now be able to see the battle from here.
You would wait.
It's starting.
He is so hot right now.
This sector is clear. Moving on to the next.
You seem way too happy about this. Did Serara take care of your little murder boner?
I'm still ready to murder, but my boner feels much better. And it's not little!
Wait, what is that?
That's more than just a few hundred. I can't kill that many.
It appears to be a few thousand. This could be trouble.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Shiroe, the camp bat shows she has engaged with Sahugan. There appears to be over 1,000 of them in total. We only have 60 adventurers to defend the area.
This is bad. If we lose that town, then they can flank us from behind while Krusty's forces are dealing with the Goblin King's army. Tell the Enterprise to move at full speed to Choshi.
Yeah!
Someone has certainly gotten stronger from the dungeon.
Yeah, there's less hesitation in his movements. He's only just starting. He is going to get way stronger.
It appears the same is true for Serara. She's using attack abilities now instead of just healing.
Dance of Pavane!
Get off of my beach!
Rudy, stop posing! This isn't an action movie, it's a war!
Right.
Looks like we're good on healing. Serara? Murder at will. Hell yeah! 8 seconds left on Guardian's barrier!
Aw, look at the little Shiroe in training.
Let's wipe out these fish while the adults are fucking off on the sidelines.
Okay, maybe she's a bit, too much like Shiroe.
We've got enemies behind us in the town.
We'll take care of it!
More enemies to taste my magic.
Wait up, you moron!
Wait, you dumbasses!
Hurry up, or we won't leave you anything!
No! You are too gung-ho! Don't you know what death flags are?
We can respawn, idiot!
Oh, yeah. Wait, that's true. Never mind.
Rudy, attack!
I've been waiting to use this. Serpent's Bolt!
Isuzu, you're up! Slow Snail's Ballad!
Attack!
Head Splitter!
Frost Spear!
Dismissal! Rudy?
I'm fine, just a little exhausted.
Marielle said that the ship should be here soon, and that they could send people over once it gets here.
That'll be nice.
now! Prayer of the Four Quarters! I said down, boy! Sarah, focus on holding that one down. I'll take care of the healing. 2 direwolves and the hobgoblins. If they attack at once, Tohya won't be able to handle them. Tohya, take one of the direwolves and the hobgoblins. We'll handle the rest. Rudy, Isuzu, my spell will only last another 32 seconds. Fuck them up while you can.
Gotcha!
On it!
Frigid wind!
Resonant feet! Shit! Tohya!
We need to take out that other direwolf.
Bad! It's not enough! There's too much damage! This is like the accident all over again! I can't do a thing to help!
Get away from my friend, you overgrown mutt!
Rudy!
What are you doing?
I got this one!
No, he's got you!
Is there a difference?
Yeah, that!
Still got you! I'm Rundle House Code, and I am not a noob! Prepare to die.
Oh, what a noob.
That was pretty crazy.
His heart is slowing down!
I'm on it. That should have worked.
Try again!
Why?
Soul call prayer!
What? Why isn't this working?
Shit!
It's because he's an NPC. He can't respawn. He's an adventurer with abilities like ours, but he's a person of the land. Sorry, Rudy.
So because he's an NPC, we can't revive him? I don't buy that bullshit! Sarah, try it again!
It's still on cooldown. I can't, but maybe a healing spell. It's faint, but I can hear something.
So, no one can save him?
Well, one person could.
Hello?
Get your ass over here and save our NPC friend from dying, right fucking now!
Yeah, I gotta go.
Why?
Minori has gotten Akatsuki levels of scary.
Aww, I'm so proud of her.
Alright, I'm on my way. What the fuck happened?
Rudy got himself killed. Turns out he was an NPC and healing and revocation spells aren't working.
And why should I care?
Shiroe, I know where you sleep.
Aw, she is like a little me.
Back to the point. He has a pulse and is still warm, but he isn't waking up.
Are you sure he's not faking it?
I just kicked him in the dick at full strength, and there was no reaction. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not faking it.
Fine. Send me your GPS signal and I'll be right there.
There are no monsters in our immediate area, but they're still fighting on the coast. So hurry your ass up before any of that spills over here.
Alright, here's what I need you to do. Have Serara cast a revival spell. Stand by for 150 seconds. Have Isuzu use an MP restoring song. Once the 150 seconds is up, cast a revival spell yourself. If Psyche or Mind is tied to MP, then recovering it may bring him back. Well, fuck it. Might as well try. Akatsuki, you drive.
Hell yeah!
Let's see if I can change the world.
Why are we doing this while he's washing himself?
Reports need to be made as quickly as possible. The side who loses the battle of information loses the war. And are you really complaining? What was that?
She's rolling to resist her urges.
God damn nerds.
You're one of us.
Why are you bathing right now?
I was covered in goblin blood.
Can you just read the fucking report?
It seems the king is hiding himself in Seventh Fall, and is only sending out his generals. But we'll drag him out.
Can you put on
a shirt!
I'm not the one attracting an audience here.
What a cute princess. She's just my type. Girl, that armor would look great on the floor of my tent. Dude, really? Yeah, way to be a Dave and make it creepy.
Touch my dragon, and I'll dye this lake red when I cleave you Daves in half.
Oh, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Okay, I'm done. You can let me fly again. Go ahead.
The Enterprise has arrived in Chochi.
What Gene Roddenberry fanboy named that ship? Because they are very smart.
Good boy.
Okay. Well, the ship can't dock right now because of all the monsters in the water, so they're sending out rowboats to the shore.
Our backup has arrived! Now let's waste these sons of bitches!
I am so turned on right now!
Make sure we don't get interrupted. I don't care if they're a monster or a player. Kill anything that isn't me or the kids.
What about NPCs?
There shouldn't be any left around, but if you find some, guide them out.
Understood. Good luck.
I'm gonna fucking need it. Is this him?
This is the dumbass in question, yes.
Okay, add me to your party.
Done.
Okay, everyone. The first rule of Revive Club is you don't talk about Revive Club. Ever. I won't have you killed if you do, but you'll wish I had. Understood? Good. Now let's break this shitty game. This will turn a dead ally or creature into a zombie for 3 minutes. This will force his mind and body back together long enough.
Rudy? Dumbass.
You fucking moron.
Rudy!
Hi, guys. What are you doing in heaven?
We brought you back. Sort of.
Well, that explains the pain. You guys look so sad. Who died?
You did, you stupid idiot! Technically, you're still dead.
So, this is my chance to say goodbye.
Well, this is depressing. Rudy, was it? Do you want to actually be an adventurer?
Huh?
I mean, with immortality, full internet access, indoor AC, and all the other perks.
What the hell are you talking about?
Sign this contract and you can become a Dave today!
You're kinda killing the mood here.
Fine. If you sign this, you will be made an official member of the guild Crit Happens as a full adventurer, which means you will become immortal like the rest of us. Well, sort of, but we can cross that bridge later.
You can just make new magic like that in this game?
Why not? We made food with taste and a fucking steamboat. That didn't exist in the game before.
Okay, you've got a point.
Zombie fingers. Let me help.
Are you sure about this, Rudy? There is no coming back from this choice. You can die now as one of my children in a noble and heroic fashion, or you can become a Dave.
I know I would no longer be one of your children.
Oh, Rudy, whether you're an NPC or a Dave, you're all still my children.
Then I guess I want to stay with my friends.
Then sign your life away, you poor unfortunate soul.
Now for the easy part. All you have to do is die. And hope this works, of course.
We'll send you off with a song. For luck. Masquerading as a man with a reason. My charade is the event of the season. And if I claim to be a wise man, it surely means that I don't know. On a stormy sea of moving emotion, tossed about, I'm like a ship on the ocean. I set a course for winds of fortune, but I hear the voices say,
Do you think it worked?
Hell if I know. I've never done this before.